Good morning. This is Mission Control Houston. Thank you for joining us for today's ISS update this Wednesday, September 21st. Joining us now live inside the International Space Station Flight Control Room, where the team here has been monitoring the systems aboard the station and supporting the day's activities of the Expedition 29 crew members. Flight Director Brian Smith is leading the team here in the station flight control room, shown here in the blue shirt on the right-hand side of your screen, and next to him is Anna Fisher there, who is serving as Capcom, relaying all the ground messages up to the crew. The three crew members currently aboard the station include NASA astronaut and commander of the complex Mike Fossum and his crewmates and flight engineers cosmonaut Sergei Volkov and Japanese astronaut Satoshi Furukawa. Commander Fossum, Volkov, and Furukawa docked to the Rassvet module of the orbiting complex this summer on June 9th aboard their Soyuz TMA-02M spacecraft. They completed their 100th consecutive day in space 1 week ago from today. Meanwhile, astronaut Dan Burbank and cosmonauts Anton Shkaplerov and Anatoly Ivanishin are scheduled to join the crew of three there on the space station after their launch on November 14 and make up the full crew of Expedition 29. The space station with its three crew members on board are now flying at an altitude of about 238 statute miles. They just made their way across the southern tip of the western coast of Africa on a southeastern track over the Southern Ocean. On orbit, the expedition crew members remain busy to support ongoing research into the effects of microgravity on the human body, biology, physics, and materials, as well as perform regular maintenance and upkeep to their orbital home away from home. After the crew's wake-up at 1 a.m. Central Time today, the expedition crew participated in the first of two daily planning conferences with ground controllers at mission control centers around the world, to kick off the day reviewing the day's activities and planning for the next set of tasks. The crew will participate in another daily planning conference just before entering its pre-sleep period. The crew is scheduled to go to bed at 4:30 p.m. Central Time today. During today's ISS update hour, Commander Mike Fossum is working with an ongoing space experiment known as BCAT, or Binary Colloidal Alloy Test, that may lead to new developments in computers and advanced optics. Meanwhile, flight engineer Satoshi Furukawa will be working to install a new router for the onboard computer network that enables the crew to receive messages from the ground, email, activity updates to their daily timelines, and access to the onboard Internet Protocol phone. Earlier this morning, Commander Mike Fossum had collected biology samples as part of a mycology evaluation. He then transferred data for downlink to the ground on a water quality analysis that was previously conducted on the station's potable water supply. Fossum also exchanged a sample cartridge of the Materials Science Laboratory's solidification and quench furnace. Flight engineer Sergei Volkov performed some maintenance to a Russian experiment involving plants on board the station. He also conducted a physical fitness evaluation, performed regular maintenance to the Russian Environment and Life Support System, also known as SOJ, and conducted an oxygen repress from the docked Progress supply ship. Meanwhile, Furukawa loaded new software and configured a laptop that will be used for space station experiments. He also conducted a Japanese experiment that looks at the bubbling behavior of green tea made in microgravity, followed by a traditional Japanese tea ceremony in space. Later today, Commander Fossum will continue work on the binary colloidal alloy science experiment, taking photos of formed crystals suspended in fluids and performing further sample tests with that experiment. Furukawa will complete the installation of the new router and laptop system. He also will conduct an inspection of the on-orbit bicycle and also check the status of the commercial generic bioprocessing apparatus, which houses a variety of ongoing science experiments. To mitigate the effects of long-duration spaceflight on their bodies, the crew members also will have staggered their regular 2 hours of workouts before the end of their workdays. This is Mission Control Houston.